Hi, fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at an interesting fan from DeepCool, Beijing DeepCool Industries, for those of you who don't know their actual full name. Beijing DeepCool Industries Company Limited. They just call themselves DeepCool. You know, that's a lot. It rolls off the tongue better, right? And it's a lot easier to type out. And they have this fan, or had this fan, I should say, that was produced for them by Logisys. It is marked with two different model numbers, the UF140-X as well as the SF140. Now, when I was searching for this and I used UF140-X, I had trouble finding it, but once I switched to SF140, it was very easy to locate. And this fan is a little bit interesting because packaging interesting because if you look, they've actually made use of, they've made some extra space in here so that they could put the cable in here and put the manual in there. And then they've got some other stuff, if I can get this side open. That's a little bit of a problem, but not a big problem. It does come with some other stuff. Let me put that down. There we go. So no screws. However, you get rubber pins for mounting it. You get a converter from PWM. It's only a 2-wire, but it is sleeved, going to MolXD for your power supply. Also, there is a splitter, a PWM splitter. It's only about 10 centimeters long. And this rather long connector, so you can have a rather long extension that can both be used to go to the power supply and also to daisy chain other fans on because it has both male and female in addition to the 3-pin to 2-pin in a 4-pin socket. But what really caught my eye about this fan was two things. Number one, there are 2 sets of mounting holes in this fan. But number two, and more interestingly, and pretty rare I have to add, is that the outer part of the fan frame, now not the inner ring, because it would not be good to have it there, but the entire outer part of the fan frame has been coated with some kind of a rubber, perhaps silicone, and it is not a sleeve, it is permanently attached there. And it actually goes through the mounting holes, so there is a little bit of anti-vibration effect from that. And I can't really think of any other fans that I've seen that have that. So that was kind of cool. Also, the fan blades do have that little bit of protruding lines on them. It looks like it's designed primarily for static pressure. And it's got a cabled sleeve, PWM. Nice blue color. Let's listen to it. Let's get ready to rotate. Here we go. Nice and quiet. I do hear a bit of a noise. I'm not sure what exactly it is. It's getting faster, so it's definitely a rotational noise. And noisier. I hear 2 different tones at the same time. Both are fairly low. I hear another tone that sounds like it could be a harmonic resonance. There it is again, yep. And that's maximum. So the noise is, I have to say, is a bit discordant. And I think that for people who are sensitive to sound, they're going to be displeased with this. However, you may find that once it's in your case, it's going to be not a problem. It's hard to say. Once I get to the noise testing phase of my videos, we can see better whether or not these fans are going to be something that are going to drive people nuts or not when they're in a case, in a computer. But right now, it's hard to say. Oh, and I guess I should just check and see, as far as the pressure is concerned, what we can do with this fan. Yeah, so that's about, this is less than 1, I think, millimeter of water of pressure. Let me just double check. Yeah, there's no pressure data released for this fan, so it's definitely coming out as a cone. I can feel it way down here. So this is a fan that you could use on a case. I wouldn't recommend it for an air cooler or a water cooler though. It just doesn't have enough pressure to it, but you can use it for intake or exhaust on a case. But yeah, it's definitely coning outwards. And there's not much pressure in the middle at all. I mean, it's a weak fan. I mean, it does fairly decently for the amount of air that's flowing, but that's it. Let's take a look at the specs. The Beijing DeepCool Industries Company Limited fan by Logisys, UF140-X, as well as SF140. It's a $16 fan, which I think is a rather high price for this fan. Certified CE and ROHS. Made in China, 140 by 26. Don't know about the MTBF or warranty. 200 grams of weight, 9 blades. Mounting holes are at 105 and 125 millimeters distance. 700 to 1200 RPMs of speed with a minimum variance of 200 RPMs and a maximum of 10%. Airflow is 65.34 CFM. Static pressure is unknown, but I would say it's less than 1. Fan noise ranges from 18.2 decibels to 24.9 decibels. The fan cable is 42 centimeters long. No daisy chaining, but it is sleeved. PWM hydrodynamic bearing. 12 volts starting voltage of 10 with a range of starting voltage of 7 with a range of 10.8 to 13.2 volts, 1.56 watts, 0.13 amps. It does not have indicators of rotation and flow, but it turns in a clockwise direction, comes with 4 rubber pins. I don't know why I put it in the wrong place there. Sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention last night. It also comes with the corner cushioning, which includes hole cushioning. It really, again, is all the way around that frame except for the inner ring. And the two-way PWM 8 centimeter long splitter, as well as the cable that is Molex Plus extension. I'm going to actually put that over here. And that is 32 centimeters long. And there's also a separate one that is going to go over there. That is just PWM 2-wire to Molex D. And that's all. Thank you to Grindler, aka Lawrence Abrams, who is the owner of Bleeping Computer, for consenting to allow me to put my results in text form on Bleeping Computer's forums, as well as linking to my videos. Please visit Bleeping Computer, support them, make use of them. They're a valuable resource that's been around for 20 years, and they deserve support. They have lots of resources. You can learn about cybersecurity from them. You can get help with malware on your computer. You can get help with all kinds of stuff. They have a range of volunteers who help people who come there for advice, and they're very knowledgeable people for the most part, and some of them are very, very, very helpful. Old Sod has been very helpful to me over the years that I have asked for input on things, and so thank you to Bleeping Computer. Thank you to the volunteers on Bleeping Computer. Also, thank you to my peers on other tech forums who are so kind as to provide me with input, suggestions, feedback, and so on. I really appreciate it, but my greatest thanks goes out to Bleeping Computer because you are my text home, I guess you could say. All right, thanks also to all my viewers and subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.